I'm Jackie with 360 Alberta. I'm here today with Doug Butler, who is the past president of the Alberta Fish and Game Association. Welcome, Doug.
Thank you.
Doug, tell me what's happening here today in Lamont.
Well, today we're just with the Lamont Fish and Game Association. As you know, the Alberta Fish and Game Association is the province body, but it's made up of about 80 clubs throughout the province. Lamont is just one of them. And each club has its own identity, its own individual projects and stuff. Lamont has a big banquet coming up in 2 weeks, and it's called the annual Wild Game Supper and Trophy Ball. And so at that night, we not only do we thank our members and our supporters, but we also give out the trophies for all the award winners throughout the year. So today is kind of a preliminary event to that, where everybody's coming in today, come and go all day with their trophies, photographs, shed antlers, whatever they might have, and we score them all today and judge them all today, and we'll know the winners. We'll pick all the winners for awarding trophies in 2 weeks at our banquet.
We have our banquet, our annual trophy banquet, coming up January 25th, and you can get tickets from me for that, and they're $30 for adults. 6 to 12 is $15, and 5 and under is free.
What can we expect at the banquet, Robin?
Lots of fun. Raffles, live auction.
And food, that's a little different.
The food is all wild game, although we do have roast beef for those of you that don't like wild meat or eat it. The food is phenomenal. The caterers are great. Yeah, it's just a good time. It's our one fundraiser for the whole year, so come out and have a good time.
Doug, not only are the Fishing Game Associations interested in hunting and in fishing, they're also involved in conservation. Can you tell me a little bit about what the organizations do for sustainability?
Oh, certainly, and that's a big thing we're trying to change. We've got a name as hunters and fishermen, but we're conservationists. Hunting and fishing is just a small part of it. Conservation is so important, and with the Alberta Fish and Game Association, we're made up out of these 80 clubs, but we also have an executive, some staff, and an office, and our executive takes its orders from all the members, 25,000 strong throughout the province, to meet with government officials for regulation changes. We meet with other organizations. We're always trying to maintain conservation in Alberta so it can be around for not only ourselves, but our grandchildren and their grandchildren. So we have projects going on throughout the province, some province-wide, some in the local areas, and Lamont has its own local ones as well.
Well, we do all kinds of stuff pretty much. If it can be done outside, we want to do it. So we have in the past put up duck nesting tunnels. We've built our own snowshoes out of willow trees, and we went rock climbing. We go camping. This year we're hoping to go rafting down the North Saskatchewan River.
Super. How do youth get involved if they're interested?
Well, they just got to be a member of Lamont Fish and Game, and then it's a free program for them.
And Tatiana, what are your favorite things to do?
I very much enjoyed putting up the duck nesting tunnels and tree planting. The meetings in the Lion's Den are pretty fun too.
How do people get involved with the Alberta Fish and Game Association?
You know, it's getting harder and harder to get people involved. We're volunteerism. It's 100% volunteerism on most parts, and as you know, we're getting a little older, some of us, and the younger crowd seems so busy these days. But all you got to do is offer, look, ask. We'll take anybody on, because it's, like I said, we're open to any kind of projects. We have a youth group in Lamont here that gets involved in many activities out there, and we keep the kids outdoors and in very healthy environments. We're building birdhouses, planting trees, putting up duck nesting tunnels, cleaning up the ditches and areas around, just to keep conservation in mind, so we can maintain public lands out there for access and for our use.